Surely the number of months with Allah is 12 months. Ordinance of Allah says the day when He created the heavens and the earth. Among these, the 4 being sacred, in which there are some prohibitions. That is the right religion. Therefore, be not just to yourself regarding them and fight the polytheists, idol worshippers altogether as they fight you altogether, and know that Allah is with those who guard against evil. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning that the months with Allah are the 12 months. And these 12 months are Muharram, Safar, Rabiul Awwal, Rabiul Thani, Jamadul Awwal, Jamadul Sali, Rajab, Shaban, Ramadan, Shawwal, Zikat, Zulhijjah. Not the January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, because these are the names of the pagans' idols and the pagans' festivals and the pagans' emperors. And there are lots of mistakes in those calendars. Like for example, the October is meaning this Octo, which means 8th, and November is it meaning the 9th, and the December is this, which is meaning the 10th. But they called it 10, 11, 12, which is mathematically mistake. And it's because it used to be the end of the year before was February for thousands of years ago. They used to call it the day of the festival of the pagan festival, and the March 1 used to be the New Year before for them. And they changed it to January thousands of years ago also. And the January is actually the name of an idol, which is Janus. And that idol or that god they believe is the god with 2 faces, like a hypocrite god. And the February is a feast of the pagans, which is used to be the end of year before. So end of the February is not complete days, because it was used to be the end of the year before. So it is 28, 29 days, and the rest of the days is 30 and 31. And then the start of the March 1 is the New Year used to be, and which is the March, which used come from the word Mars, which means the god of war. And the next is a female god, a goddess, which is also Shirk. And the next is May, which is Maya, or a female god also. And the June is Hunyo, this is also name of god, the name of emperor, name of the pagan god. July is coming from the Roman pagan emperor Julius Caesar. And August is also name of the pagan emperor Augustus. The September is supposed to be, Septi is 7, and then 7 they called it 9. The September is the 9th month. And October is supposed to be 8, but they called it 10. Mathematical mistake. And November, Nueve, is supposed to be 9, but they called it 11. And December, decimal, this or jith, which is supposed to be 10th, but they called it 12th month. So 4 months are mathematical contradictions. As for us as a Muslim, we have our 12 calendar, which is according to the moon, because every month start the moon appear as a crescent, and in the middle of the month it becomes full, and end of the month the moon disappear. Universal month, which is scientifically proven that it's really the month, because end of the month the moon disappear, and the new month the moon will appear again with the smallest size, and then it will get bigger in the middle of the month to become full, and then end of the month it will disappear again. So it's universal month, which is really the month, and the month is 29, 30 days. It depends upon the moon site, and that's months we believe, and that makes the 12 months. Because the sun is always same. You cannot make the months with them, so you cannot make the year with them. You can make year just one rotation, the 365 days, and that considered as 1 year. But you cannot make the months there. You cannot make the 12 months there, because the sun is not making really any month. So what is making month is really the moon. So moon calendar is perfect calendar, because it can shows that the month is starting and the month is in the middle and the month is in the end. The moon is actually, it's a great sign, it's a great miracle of Allah. Moon has no light, and it's only the reflection of the sun goes on the moon, and the moon appear on us. How many reflection of the sun get to the moon? The same portion we can see. It's like torch. The sun is like a torch putting on the whatever part of the moon, and then that part of the moon can be seen on the earth. So that is a beautiful phenomena which Allah created for us. That's how Allah make for us the day and night. The December 31 is the evilest night in the world, in the whole world. January 1 is the evilest day in the whole world. Why? On the December 31, all kinds of bad things happen. Billions of dollars will be wasted for the firecrackers and lightning and so many other extravagant things, which can be good for the human being. For the poor people like in Africa, in different parts of the world, people are suffering. They have no food and they don't have any clean water and they don't have any necessities and they don't have any education. And that billions of dollars which is spent in one night can be spent on them. And what people get after destroying these billions of dollars, they get only damages. Thousands of people will be killed on that night. Many thousands will be injured and many thousands will be hospitalized. Why the January 1st is the evilest day of the year? Because January 1st is hospitals are full and people are bankrupt. People lost their money, their health, they lost their morality, they lost their dignity, they lost their everything. And they lost their loved ones and they lost their arms and they lost their legs sometime in the using of the crackers, firecrackers, and burned houses. And people are drinking lots of alcohol and taking lots of drugs and doing so many shootings also, which can kill the people with the stray bullets. And people are doing lots of fornications and lots of more and more sins on that night and next day on January 1. So it's an evil night and it's an evil day for us is to stay at home. It's the safest, and ask Allah's protection and ask the protection of Allah for us and our families. Ameen. Alhamdulillah bil Alameen.